For our third problem, we would like to write a program to calculate and display the net price of pasta based on two user inputs. So the input will be two. That will be type, and so C for chicken, M for meat, or V for vegetable, and number of appetizers. So these are the two inputs. We have type and we have appetizers. The net price of the pasta is the sum. You add the sum of the following. First, you add the base price of pasta. So for chicken, it is 2.5. For meat, it is 2.5. And for vegetarian, it is, or vegetables, it is 2.1. So meat and chicken are the same price. Each appetizer is an additional 1.2. So it depends on the appetizers. If we look at the sample input output to see what is the input, here it is asking enter pasta type, C for chicken, M for meat, V for vegetables. So the user has typed C. So that means it is chicken. So chicken is 2.5 BD. Also, the program is asking how many appetizers. The user asked for 2. So we have to multiply 2 by 1.2. And after we add the summation of these two costs, the answer will be 4.9. For the input, for type, for example, C for chicken, M for meat, or V for vegetables. For starter or for starting programmers, maybe they think that we need 3 variables for 3 constants. So we need a variable for chicken, we need a variable for meat, or we need a variable for vegetables. In fact, we need only one variable. And in this variable, we can read inside this variable whether C or M or V. It's like you read an age of a person. So we use one variable. So we don't have a variable for a person whose age is 1 year, or we have a variable for a person whose age 2 years, and etc. So this is similar, but here we are talking about character constants. So let's go to JGrasp and write the program. Here we are in JGrasp. So I have already prepared the program. So the program, this is a program for example 3 that is on slide 15. I have defined a scanner, and now we need to know what are the variables we need for this program. We need two variables initially. We need char for type, okay, type of pasta, and we need an integer for appetizer, okay, number of appetizers. So we call it appetizers. We will ask the user system.out.println enter pasta type, and we will give indication that C for chicken, M for meat, V for vegetables. To make a space, or we make the font smaller. Okay, so now we need to read the type, and for reading character, we don't have next char, and we need a trick, okay, to read single character. For reading, so I cannot say next char, okay, next char is not available and scanner object. Okay, so we cannot read single character, we are going to get an error. For byte, we have next byte. For int, we have next int. For double, we have next double. Except next char, we don't have dot next char. So how to read single character? We will do the following. If you remember strings, when you read a string, inside the memory, the first letter of the string starts at 0. So we are going to read a single character as a word. We will read it as a word. So when you read it as a word, then you are going to use next. This next will give you a string of one character. So how to take this character, and you know that for a string, that first character is at index 0, so you will use dot, and you will write char at, and you put 0. So we are tricking the scanner. So we are telling the scanner that read it as a string, but when you read it as a string, give me the first letter. So this is the only way to read character in Java. After we read the type, we will check, or we will ask the user to enter system.out.println. We will ask the user enter number of appetizers, and we are going to read it in appetizers variable, and we are going to read it as integer. Now we need to check for the type of pasta. Now did the question say if the user did not enter C or M or V for pasta, what happens? If it doesn't say, then you are not obligated to write anything about this. But in practical, you have to print a message if the user did not type C and did not type M and did not type V. So let us check the problem statement of the question. This is the problem statement of the question. It does not say anything if the user did not type other than chicken or C, M or F or V. So let us start. We will check first if the user has typed C, and here we don't want to tell the user that you have to type only capital letter. Maybe in the question it indicates that only capital letters. Therefore, we could write type equal C. But what if the user enter a small letter? Then your program will say invalid pasta. So we will add this, and we will say or type equal small letter C. Then we need to compute the cost. So I'm going to define a variable double, and I'm going to call it cost or price. The price, okay, of the pasta. So in here, the cost, again, I have to say the price. Price is equal to 2.5. Else, if type equal capital letter M or type equal small letter m, then again the price is equal 2.5, and else if type equal v or type equal small letter v, then this is for vegetarian, then the price is equal to 2.1 BD. What if the user did not type C or M or V? So here we will do two things, okay? So first thing, we will display a message system.out.println, and we will say invalid pasta type, and then we will go out from the program system.exit, and we will put -1 because we assume that we went out from the program without completing the program. How about if we include the appetizers as well? But before that, for type C and type M, we are doing the same action. See, price equal 2.5 and price equal 2.5. We can combine them together because two conditions we can combine them together will take us to the same action. So we can use or. If this happens or this happens, then the price will be common to both of them. This is one thing. Another thing, how about if we put the appetizers directly? So we can say plus appetizers multiplied by 1.2, and also take this equation and add it also here. And then at the end, we write system.out.println. The net price is, and it will be printed BD. And here we put the price. We finished now the program, and now we would like to test it and see what changes we could do to the program. Run it, hopefully no errors. Oh, we did not save it, so we are going to save the file. So we will save it in chapter 3 project, and now it is running. We have an error. It says the price is not defined. Why it is not? What does it say? It says a variable price might not have been initialized. Yes, okay, maybe it is not initialized because we used it here, but we did not use it here. So to be safe, just put any value and put 0 inside it, and this will solve the problem. Run it again. So now we don't have any errors. So enter pasta, type C for chicken, M for meat, V for vegetables. So let us try chicken. Enter number of appetizers is 2. So the net price is BD 4.9. Now run it again. Give M small letter, and appetizer is 1, and the net price is also correct. And now give for vegetables small letter V, and give appetizers 0, no appetizer, so the price is 2.1. Now let us try invalid pasta. What if we say P, for example? Now it will not give me the message, invalid message directly. It will ask for appetizers and then it will give me the message. See, it did not say that it is invalid. It is asking me for appetizer and then it will tell me invalid pasta type. We don't want this to happen. We want, if the pasta type is incorrect, we want the program to stop. So what changes we could do, okay, to solve this issue? So in the beginning, I will take first of all reading. So for asking for appetizers, we need to change its place. So I'm going to cut it. And then here at the end, we will ask, I will paste it. We will ask for appetizers. And for the formula, we will remove a plus appetizers by the number, and we will include it here. So we will say price plus equal, and remember a plus equal, it adds 2, appetizer multiplied by 1.2. And again, this one also we should remove it. We don't need it anymore. So if the pasta type is incorrect, so it will print invalid pasta and will go out, and it will not ask for number of appetizers. See, number of appetizers is asked after we test for pasta. Now we will run it again. So when we run it again, there is an error. Oh, I have to put semicolon. Okay, run it again. Now it is asking for pasta type. Now give it C, small letter, and give it 2 appetizers, so it is 4.9. Now let's go for invalid. We will give it P, and see, it stops, and it did not ask for appetizers because from the beginning it was wrong.